see. Have you ever seen these signs throughout northern New Jersey? Have you ever wondered, what do they mean? They identify the path of the historic Morris Canal. Much of what was the Morris Canal route today is either in ruin, has been removed from the landscape due to development, or is unrecognizable as a remnant of the canal. Upon its abandonment, the state of New Jersey systematically drained the canal and dismantled many of the buildings and structures that were used for the functioning of the plains and the locks. As an exception, the Lock 2 East site in Wharton retains one of the best preserved sections of the Morris Canal, featuring a rear portion still filled with water. Lock 2 East was one of 23 locks and 23 inclined planes within the Morris Canal. It overcame an elevation change of 8 feet and was the second lock located east of Lake Apacon, the midpoint of the canal, and one of the primary water sources for the canal's operation. Today, the area retains much of its historic appearance. During the abandonment period of 1924 to 1929, Lock 2 East was bulldozed, buried, and nearly forgotten. And after 9 decades, we began the restoration process. This is what it looked like. You can see actually the top of the lock stones, just a couple of stones there. And that's the lock tender's house ruin. It started with a master plan and feasibility study, archaeological investigations, and finally, restoration. The project received positive newspaper coverage. We discovered that the wooden floor was intact. Some of the lock walls were intact, only needed grouting, while other areas needed patching and full reconstruction. The artifacts discovered yielded important information for reconstruction. The reconstruction period was approximately 5 months. During this period, we installed a cofferdam, repaired and reconstructed the massive stone walls, and replanked the floor and the side walls. Funding. Under the authority of the Morris County Board of Freeholders, Wharton was granted over $453,000 through multiple grants. The Garden State Historic Preservation Trust contributed over $87,000, and in addition to that, through the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act, the borough was funded $582,000 for reconstruction. You may ask why. Why are we doing this? We're doing it to improve the business climate in our community. What's the goal? The goal is to make Wharton Borough a destination by creating a museum that will demonstrate lock operations and becoming New Jersey's only fully functional Morris Canal lock. To achieve this, we have installed a park entrance monument sign at the beginning of the park, interpretive signage along the canal towpath. In addition, for nearly 4 decades, Wharton Borough has sponsored the annual Canal Day Music Festival. The importance of the festival is fourfold. It raises public awareness of the existence of the Morris Canal. It educates the public about how the canal contributed to the development and formation of the local communities, as well as teaching the importance of preserving this historical identity for future generations. And finally, the festival has value as a fundraiser for outreach. The Canal Day Festival is now in its 39th year and celebrates the Morris Canal in the atmosphere of a country fair, which includes interpretive history and a day of family fun. We have found that to promote the history, you need to partner with outside groups. And you also need to throw a big net. Not everybody is a history lover, so you really have to be inclusive, and to bring people in to enjoy the history, you need to do a lot of different things. The Canal Society of New Jersey provides guided walking tours along the canal and the opportunity to see what it was like to travel by water. We have also partnered with the Morris County Park Commission and the Rockaway Historical Society, as well as Picatinny Arsenal. For the more adventurous visitor, we offer free kayak rides on the canal. Other fun activities include a traveling zoo, hay rides, free pony rides, a fine craft art festival featuring over 100 vendors, as well as great food, and much, much more. You could even learn the art of blacksmithing at our festival, or lay back and listen to 10 of New Jersey's best musical artists. You can even root for your favorite WWF-style wrestler, or walk through a Civil War encampment. The future begins with the past. Remember, you need to throw a big net. Thank you.